Hi guys, today I wanted to talk about the Maserati MC20, which is Maserati's new supercar. Well, I really like how this car looks. Its exterior is really fascinating because you can tell they put elements of the MC12 and the Gran Turismo in it. And that was maybe a way for Maserati to show continuity, their evolution, and to give supercar lovers new and revised details of the parts they liked on the MC12 and the Gran Turismo. Basically, to me, this car looks like a Ferrari 458 from the side. And that's actually not a bad car to copy. But considering how Maserati and Ferrari have some relationship and history together, I'm actually starting to think that this car is actually a Ferrari 458 underneath. Or maybe Maserati used the people who designed the 458 to design the MC20. But whatever it is, this car looks great. It sort of makes people have hope in Maserati again because for a long time now, Maserati has been slacking. I mean, they've been making cars that pretty much look average if you take into consideration that Maserati is an Italian car company and the Italians have been known to not slack in terms of design and performance. I think for years now, Maserati has just been surviving on the fact that it's Italian and has a fancy Italian name, but other than that, there was nothing interesting about their cars in terms of design, and they've been getting outshined by their sister car companies and other Italian car manufacturers. But this car seems to be a turning point for that because it really has impressive dimensions and proportions. It looks good from all angles and it also looks simple. But here and there, it has some aggressive styling to it that makes you know that it's no slouch or any car to overlook when considering buying a supercar. I mean, if I was to choose which car to buy, this or the Lamborghini Huracan, I would pretty much have a hard time on which to purchase. But that's only if I'm looking at the exterior because the interior of this car is pretty much disappointing. It doesn't match with the exterior at all. I mean, if you look at Lamborghinis, they look like expensive cars inside and outside because that fighter jet theme runs from the outside to the inside of any Lamborghini, which is what you call consistency in terms of styling and attention to detail, which is what makes anyone that purchases a Lamborghini know that they're getting their money's worth. But the MC20's interior doesn't correspond with the exterior because the exterior makes the car look like a proper expensive supercar, but the interior looks cheap. And I'm sure with how the interior looks, if you buy this car, you would start to ask yourself if you really made a good decision or not. I mean, the interior is something you would expect from a car company that just started or is still trying to get a bigger fan base like Zenvo, and not from Maserati that's been there for decades now. But considering how sales have been low for Maserati lately, you could say that maybe they had a good enough budget to design a nice looking exterior, but didn't have a lot of money left to design the interior. But overall, this car is quite okay, and I'm sure after a while driving it, you end up ignoring how bad the interior looks. So yeah, that's my take on the MC20. I'm sure you guys also have your opinions about it. So tell me what you think about this car in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace, I'm out.